Hi, in this video I will present you how the self-service module work in the Odoo. The self-service module allow to the portal users to enter the transactions for any of the model, for any of the transaction they are able to create records. For example, expenses, the by default expenses are not available on the portal. So with this module, with the help of this module, the portal user would be able to create record in the expense module. So let's start how to configure it and how it works. First of all, when you install this application, you need to assign the access to the particular user. Here is a group, HR self-service administrator I have defined. So after this, the module will be appear over here. So here I configured the expenses, the model. The first model is the expense report, and then the title field, the name field is appear over here. The state field, filter by. How the records will be filtered? The records will be filtered either by the following of the record or by the employee home address. So I have mentioned the employee home address. Group we have to mention for only this service will be accessible to the user having the portal user access, portal group access. So variants, we have configured the two column. One column is left, for the other column is right side for the web form for the data entry. So here I have added two fields. So let's it configure, set to draft, and then I will like to add another field, that is a state. So state, I have added a state field. Okay, and let's save it. After saving, now we will validate it and publish it. Go back to the portal. So here is a Joel Wills, that is a portal user. So let me go into the expenses. Okay, so here only the name is appeared. So let's move back to here, set to draft, and here we will display it will be display the both in the form, in the tree view and in the form view, and I will validate this one and publish. So you can see over here when I click here, so it has been appeared now, the statuses, and summary is also here. So let's create a expense. Before moving to expense, let's configure another one, the light as well. Employee column one not, this is not will display. Okay, and here description unit quantity, let me add the quantity field I have added, and it will be mandatory. Operations on edit, and yes. Okay, let me present you now. So let's create the expense summary report. We will put it over here, the summary export expense report, the summary name, expense miscellaneous expenses 01. I have mentioned and submit this one. Now this form has been appear over here. Here is an employee, but we want the employee would be appear automatically. We no need to be appear over here. So let's move at the back end, and we will. Okay, so from here, required I will remove this one. No need for this one here, to add this one and confirm this. Okay, so let's move back here. So refresh this one. So description is here, product is here, unit of measurement, quantity, and one more field is required, the unit price. So let me add this field as well. So here, unit price, and this one, unit price, is this mandatory operations in create, edit and all, and will be appear in the column 1. Okay, so we have click on the confirm button. So let's move to this one, just refresh it. Okay, so it has been refreshed. Now click on the add a record. So here you will type communication. Okay, the unit of measurement is auto selected, and here you will mention the price. Unit price is 100, and let's say quantity we have mentioned the one, and click on the submit. The record has been created. See here, the record has been created. Now you want to give access for the edit. So let's move back to here, and here set to draft, and we will activate the edit option, validate it and publish. So let's move over here. Now the user can modify the edit, the header and the line item as well. If they want to modify over here, 100. So let's change the price 150. Okay, save here. The price has been changed to 150, and here expense summary 001, the record has been modified. So this one has been modified. So if so in this way, the in the draft stage, so you want only the draft stage would be, the user would be able to modify or add the records. For example, we go over here the expenses and go into the expenses report. So this is the one in the drafted state. So manager submit to manager, manager had submitted at the back end. Now go back over here. So user are still able to edit the records, but we want to restrict over here. So we will go into the self-service and expenses, and here we will write the domain, the state. So status equal to draft. Okay, and then save it, and let's move back to over here and refresh it, and you can see the edit option has been disappeared. User only be able to edit the records when the status is in the draft stage. Okay, another option we have provided, other option is available with this module, allow import. When we will, this option is activated, publish and set to validate and publish. Now go back to and refresh the page. Okay, user are not able to over here to edit the record. Now let's move to create an other one, miscellaneous expense 02, and submit this record. Now user are able to import the records through the CSV or the Excel file. User are able to can import record from the CSV and Excel. So this is the application, Odoo application. With this application, you would be able to provide the access to allow portal users to create any of the document for any of the model. You can give access for the purchase orders, invoicing, project or any application through this self-service you can provide the option to the user to create the records at the portal site. Hopefully, you'll like this application. Thank you very much.